This episode of Inside Gaming Daily is brought to you by Hannibal. Series premiere this Thursday at 10/9 Central, only on NBC.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. Hi everybody! Tuesday! Oh, it feels good to be back.
I'm really glad you're back.
It also feels good to talk about the first news story for today. The DayZ creator has said, quote, almost certain, a future console port of said game.
Cool, that's really cool.
In an interview with The Escapist, they have Yahtzee, Dean Ruckethall, said that if they don't fuck up the PC release of DayZ, good luck.
They won't.
That a console port is almost certain.
That's great.
And the PlayStation 4 is the frontrunner so far.
So Dean Ruckethall actually said it appears to be the kind of game that Sony are interested in. I think we just have to wait and see. We've talked and met with Sony, and they're very, they're obviously interested. I'm really excited for this.
Get good. You know what? Good.
Yeah.
DayZ started out as a mod.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be on a console.
Standalone on the console. Way to go, Dean.
But speaking of games that fucking suck, the War Zine has been taken offline. The War Zine?
I know what you meant.
That sounds like a magazine.
The War Z.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
The War Z is offline after a security breach. So a quote from the War Z forums, "We are sorry to report that we have discovered that hackers gained access to our forum and game databases and the player data in those databases. As part of the remediation and security enhancement process, we'll be taking the game and forums down temporarily."
Oh no, only temporarily.
That's War Z is all but dead.
Wow.
I know, right? There's no payment information has been compromised, which is good. All emails that registered for the forums have been compromised, so they've got all your emails and the encrypted passwords too. So just in case they want to brute force them, there they are.
Now they can get into your iTunes account, your Spankwire account, see all your favorites.
YouPorn, RedTube.
You don't need that many.
Submit your videos.com. Submit your ex-girlfriendpics.com.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're on the internet a lot. Moving over to awesome news. It's very short though. GTA 5 got its box art finally revealed.
That's cool.
Yeah, featuring the three lead characters, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. I don't think we could expect anything less from what it looks like. It was revealed in New York.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was draped.
There it is.
That's cool.
And that's it.
Soon.
Dogs, helicopters. Cool.
Dogs and Helicopters, the game. Can't wait to play it. Speaking of things I can't wait for, it's the game releases of the week this week. Brought to you by Bro Team.
Hell! Well, another day, another DLC. No DLC this week, so days are on hold for now. So why don't we watch cartoons instead? They're video games these days. Well, as long as you got murders and not too many colors, I guess you're fine. Oh shit, check it out, Battlefield's out already. But once again, too many fucking colors. Where's the blue all over the screen? Defiance. This is that movie about the Jews hiding in the woods. It's got James Bond in it and Sabretooth, who's okay. Glad they finally made the shooting game for it though. Ninja Gaiden. Motherfucker, when you try to tell me this is what's up, you gotta know that I can see the shit pouring out of your mouth. This is what's up. I know a fucking Nintendo NES system when I see one. Okay, well fucking what did I just say? Double Dragon, sure. I think you meant one of these. Can't really see because the thing's in the way. Move that, please. Move it. You see, these guys know how to get around piracy and DRM. Kinda stupid that they don't just keep making more Nintendos. Oh, good. Here's a true Nintendo. Talk to Mario. Yeah, look at this. You like flinging birds around. You already bought this. So I can say anything now. It causes cancer. You're gonna be sterile. You got no dick. Whatever. Next one. And next one, we got the Breakdown Dominion. Except let's fuck this game up too. Yep, looks pretty good to me. I'd buy that shit. Procedurally generated motion, graphing, textures, light sources on. Vector graphics. April Fool's Day was yesterday, motherfucker. This shit's real. Anyway, video games.
Moving over to your first trailer for today, we get the Thief Out of the Shadows trailer.
Ooh.
I want to talk more about it.
I do too.
All I can say is maybe there was something more shown at GDC, maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
Sure. Garrett looks pretty fucking badass though.
Robot.
That's really, really cool. There's also the Last of Us extended Red Band trailer. You got to play this game a few months ago.
Great trailer. Doesn't need to be called Red Band. The game was revealed with a shotgun to the face at E3. I think Red Bands will... Maybe we go like, I don't know, Rotten.com band.
This game's gonna be so brutal and so awesome. Awesome.
You're the baker. I like it. And my favorite trailer today, just because I love the wackiness. Killer is Dead. Toast to the Executioner's trailer. I just love how Japanese it is.
They're forcing me to play this game. I don't even know what it's about, and they're forcing me to play it.
Yeah, I mean, you can be white and weird and still like this stuff, but I'm like a little bit more normal, and I enjoy this stuff.
I can't wait.
Giant monsters and shit. It looks like Killer 7, but it also looks kind of like No More Heroes. Oh, sorry.
And don't forget, we have the Inside Gaming channel. We have videos up on a channel, so you can subscribe to this channel.
We took it over and we found the upload button. We know how it works now.
Actually, Phil found me.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah, Phil found
but daily videos, that's what we're going for, guys. It's extra work, but we love you, and we want to put more stuff up there. Tell us what you want to see, what you want to play. I have a fun little thing called Steam Roulette.
Oh,
Figure that one out.
Oh man, it's gonna be bullshit games on Steam. I can't wait.
Are we in the box right now? Is that where we're at? Or is this like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're in the box.
We're in the box.
Yeah.
Took you a while.
You can point at things. There's a video over here, and then a video here. I think in the video right here.
Want to see an impression of a really bad mime?
Yes.
Help me, I'm stuck in a box. I am stuck in a box. Hello, I am stuck in a box. It's a bad mime.
Boo. Boo. It was bad and you should feel bad.
Yeah, so our homeless on Reddit, like, what counters that?
Hi everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday.
Wednesday, it's hump day! It's hump day! It's hump
It was easy to manage when you sat.
Sorry. News?
Yeah.
All right. First news story today is that the PS4 is the perfect gaming PC.
It's a console though.
It's a perfect gaming PC, Kovic.
Oh, hence the quotes.
That's what Epic says. In an interview with CVG, Epic VP Mark Rain pointed to the address space of most PCs to say that the PlayStation 4 is basically a really perfect gaming PC. He said in regards to old gaming PCs, when you think about Windows, even Windows for most people is tied to about 2 gigs of addressable memory space, and he meant more like 3 or 4. So compared to old gaming PCs, the PS4 has a 64-bit OS and 8 gigs of RAM, which gives devs a lot more room to work, up to 8 terabytes of addressable RAM actually. A 32-bit OS may be true among all PCs, but we think most gaming PCs like you have and I have are 64-bit. So his argument may not be as valid saying it's a perfect gaming PC, especially if you already own one like we do. So,
yeah.
I'm not sure like exactly what he was saying here. Is he trying to hype up the PS4, or is he not an Xbox fan? What's going on?
Yes to all of those.
Okay, good. Thanks, Kovic. Next story.
Next up, sad news today, everybody. Disney has closed LucasArts.
Fuck
after
you.
many years.
Fuck
well,
you.
let's hold a bit.
Jeez.
It's sad, yes, but let's get to the news story. So Disney issued a statement saying that they have closed the publisher/developer LucasArts and will instead rely on licensing to develop games based on LucasArts properties. So
Okay.
there is the good. The bad is a lot of people got let go.
Yeah, of course.
But this does open the door for third-party developers to bid on LucasArts properties, meaning that Battlefront 3 or anything Star Wars related like 1313 can still be made.
Will it be though? Is it?
Yeah, but more likely now than ever, actually.
All right, okay,
Just
okay.
because Disney no longer has an internal development studio
Sure.
working on these single properties, other people can make stuff a la Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
So this is more likely to be good, but once again, it just sucks that people lost their jobs,
Yeah,
so that is
yeah.
the really bad part. And this is not entirely surprising, as the internal team at LucasArts hasn't released anything in the past few years other than, oh god, that Connect Star Wars game and those Force Unleashed ones.
Yeah, they were okay. Well, the Connect one
Connect
was,
Star Wars,
Yeah,
you-
no, Force Unleashed is okay.
That's not the swan song you want. And Kotaku is estimating that 150 people have laid off, which
Man,
blows.
that sucks.
Let's go down memory lane.
Yeah.
LucasArts was founded in 1982. Wow. And they created some of the industry's most loved characters and franchises.
Yeah.
Day of the Tentacle, Secret Monkey Island, Dark Forces, X-Wing, TIE
I
Fighter.
played every one of those games.
I'm a huge fan,
Yeah.
and our love goes out to all you guys who have lost your jobs and who have created the things and the games that we've loved all these years, even though they are in other places now,
Yeah.
and may continue to do that.
They
So
will.
Hopefully those LucasArts employees maybe can go to Double Fine.
No, they definitely will.
Maybe they go to EA and they can start working on Battlefront using the Frostbite engine.
They're
Something like that.
extremely talented people. So.
I think they're gonna land on their feet.
On to your trailers. First up, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut announcement trailer. It's on the Wii U now. That's it, right?
I got a game.
That's all.
I got a game.
We got a game on the Wii U that you can buy.
Played it like 2 years ago, but it's still good.
Nice job.
Next and final trailer. I'm so excited for Frodo.
You are?
Guardians of Middle-earth DLC trailer.
Really? Are you excited?
I guess he just turns invisible and complains a lot.
We just found out that MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena.
You just found that out.
You didn't know that either. Everybody else
Leave me
knows
out
massive.
of your conversations.
Nobody knew that.
Huck Finn was a good movie.
And now that we've all talked about ridiculous things, subscribe to the IG channel.
I'm sold.
There's new videos there almost every day.
We're trying.
We're really trying because we have other videos.
I
to
made a
put up.
Top Gun video. It's still not up.
Oh, we'll put that up.
That
Don't
upload
worry.
button's hard to find.
That's gonna be great. And then we're also gonna do behind the scenes of The Office.
Friday.
And
We
what
got a
else?
video coming.
Something else. What else? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We're just kind of dragging it out at this point.
Just subscribe to the fucking channel.
Yeah, so our homeless on Reddit, like, what counters that.
This episode of Inside Gaming Daily is brought to you by Hannibal. Series premiere tonight at 10/9 Central, only on NBC.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Hey!
Like the id Software games of yore, Raven Software has released the source code for Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, as well as another game, Jedi Academy.
Yeah, I
Maybe
heard
you've
about
of
that
it,
one,
yeah.
maybe.
As is the case with source code releases, these do not include any art assets of the game, like the models, the textures, the cutscenes, the music, all that other good stuff. You got to buy the game to get those on Steam for $10. It's totally worth it. You might as well.
Yeah.
It's giving the community access to the engine, which was based in the Quake 3 Team Arena. Now you're able to change the actual rendering engine, adding modern lighting effects and post-process. This also opens the door for complete systemic changes, meaning you could conceivably make Battlefront 3 if you really wanted to with the Quake 3 Team Arena.
Everyone's screaming Battlefront 3. Jedi Outcast is one of the finest examples
fucking great.
of it's just a good Star Wars game.
And there's lots of really cool console mods that if you just go in, type in a little command, you get 100 Lukes.
Can we play it again?
Yes.
I want to do the saber where you just touch a stormtrooper and his head falls off.
It was so fucking cool.
Let's move over to your downloads. Today we got BattleBlock Theater coming out on XBLA for $15.
Yes, Behemoth.
That's coming from the Behemoth, the guys who made Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. They take a long time to make games, but they're still worth it.
But they're great. Yeah.
Yes. And guess what?
What?
We're giving away 10 copies.
Fuck you.
All right. Jeez. So if you go to our channel, Inside Gaming, we have a channel now.
That's true.
We're giving away 10 copies of the game. I don't know how we're going to do it yet. We'll put up a video on there. Look for the BattleBlock Theater video, and we'll explain how you can get a copy of this game, most likely through our channel.
And we're gonna put a link on the screen so you can click there, go to our channel, and while you're there, you might as well kind of subscribe, maybe, I don't know, right?
I'm putting my foot down here. We're never gonna ask for subscribers. If you like us, you find us.
Come to the office, and then maybe talk to us a little bit about the Mass Effect.
Yeah.
So don't come to the office, you fucking dicks. Stop trying to talk to me. On to your trailers, we got the Remember Me Enemies trailer, which is, this has gotten my hopes up for the game now.
Really?
Yeah.
Like this one?
Before I was sort of like, maybe it's like Assassin's Creed, but now it looks a little better.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's Franche.
Cool.
Next up, we got the Ride to Hell Retribution trailer. They skipped the first one. It just went straight to Retribution. That's cool,
This is the best video game ever made.
according to Phil.
Best video game ever made, Phil.
Thank you.
Jeez, what are we waiting for?
Way to kill that stripper.
And there's also the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Uprising DLC trailer. Lots of new maps.
Magma.
Mob of the Dead.
Magma.
David Vonderhaar.
Magma.
I mean, DLC, April 16th. You'll get it.
You'll buy it. Quick note, there will be no normal news episode tomorrow. We have this big company retreat. We're going to go up the hills, talk about our feelings.
We're not doing any of that. We're actually just sitting in a room
kumbaya.
talking about sales. That's what we're going to be doing.
We want to make things good for you, but we are putting up a video tomorrow. It's a little fun little thing for you guys, so look out for that one.
Yeah.
And go check out our channel. We're putting up more stuff. We're trying to. There's a Top Gun video. Wait, what? Go watch it. It's fun.
Oh, Top Gun gameplay.
But you don't have to subscribe.
I want your butts.
I want your butts. All of them, collectively. I'm going to go back to that Tumblr page. I've got work to do.
Just find Mass Effect 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so our homeless on Reddit, like counters that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Monday. Hi!
Yeah.
Your first news story for today, let's talk about the next Xbox and its always online possible functionality.
What?
I know.
Come on.
We weren't here on Friday, but there was a story that came out where Microsoft Studios creative director Adam Orth posted a series of tweets arguing for an always online system.
Orth!
As you can see here, there was a series of tweets and then more tweets.
He was just yelling at people.
Just essentially get with the program,
Yeah.
and if you don't have internet, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Man.
Way to care for the world. Orth. So this came out after a report from Kotaku that the next Xbox would require a constant internet connection to authenticate and run games, which goes back to our never be able to use, can't play use games.
Yeah, it's super weird.
So since Orth has deleted several of his tweets, and Microsoft issued a statement saying that Orth was simply stating his own opinions and that they do not reflect the company. So yes, he was not a spokesperson,
Not at all.
but he works for Microsoft.
Yes.
He's near the Xbox division or in it or whatever. The fact is, he's talking about an always online system and basically kind of just chastising people for not getting along with the program.
He seemed really fed up, to be honest. Like,
Right.
Like a lot of people have been giving him shit about it. So.
It's a strange thing. Like maybe there is an internal talk at Microsoft about this.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm going to go to my 2,000 Twitter followers and see what they say because I am Orth. So besides the fact of how much a always online Xbox would totally blow, what does that actually mean in real world terms? Would people even buy this thing if it was an option, if it was some type of maybe subsidized console, like maybe you get it for $100,
Right.
but it's always online and it's like Steam or something like that where you have to only log in once and you can do an offline mode.
Well, what's weird about that is that you're already on your PC for Steam, so like they are just assuming that you have an internet connection on your PC. Now,
Right.
Xbox may not have that.
Yeah.
It may not have an internet connection all the time.
Some of us are speculating too that maybe it has some kind of like 3G connection or 4G connection where it just keeps you online at all times, and maybe there's some kind of ad incentive, kind of like you were talking about the Kindle Fire.
Right,
There's
right.
an
It's
ad
ad-supported,
supported.
yeah.
Right. There's some kind of ad supported model, even though Xbox Live is already ad supported. Maybe if you get this cheaper model, this always online one, you're getting a barrage of ads constantly.
But it's cheaper.
Yeah, but then it'd be like, say it's $100, and then you pay like a monthly fee for Xbox Live or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just basically to get the console into as many living rooms as possible.
And
on
hopefully,
Microsoft
hopefully
parts.
there'll be an offline mode like there was with Steam, where
Right.
you can play the console even completely offline.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
But one very important thing to actually keep in mind, I don't think Microsoft would ever design a system around an always online spec without making certain that there is a big enough market to support it.
Right now, I don't think there is in the US.
Yeah, I think most of us have logged into Xbox Live and we're just online. We don't play any game. We don't even think twice about it.
Right.
So maybe they think, hey, there's enough people out there. And then also on this planet, on Earth, internet blows.
Pretty much everywhere.
It hasn't gotten, it's good in some places like, yeah, Sweden, that's great, good
Sure.
for you. And maybe that place. But I know it blows in Australia. It's not good in a lot of places here in America. And until we can get that part figured out, let's not talk about an always online option.
We're years away from that. We're years away from the internet being everywhere, at least 5 years.
Unless you go to Kansas City or Austin for Google Fiber.
And even then, it's not Wi-Fi. Like it's not everywhere. So you have to, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways.
Fuck you, you'll buy it.
On to your downloads. The Castle Map Pack for Halo 4 is out, and it will cost you a little bit money unless you season pass it. It's $10.
Okay.
Did you season pass it?
I did season pass it. I played one match. We're going to play a bunch of it, put up on our channel later.
Oh, sweet.
Also, the free Left 4 Dead 2 themed DLC hits with the Resident Evil 6 players.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, I want to play that one too because I'm still a little confused of how it works.
They're dropping the Left 4 Dead like coach and all those guys into Resident Evil 6, and you get to play.
But isn't it vice versa too?
It is. It will be, but this is the first section of it.
Sound like Krusty.
So over there.
Over there.
On to your trailers, the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 The Replacers trailer. It's another one, and I like these a lot.
I know you
They're
do.
very, very funny.
I was happier when he didn't have a partner.
Either way, they're
He's
good.
the guy from The Big Lebowski who's like, I'm here to fix your cable, yeah?
It's fucking great. I love Peter Stormare, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Creepy Swedish dude.
And there's also the Distance trailer, which is Tron.
Yeah, it used to be Nitronic Rush when it was a student project, and now they want to make money.
Okay.
So now it is now Distance.
And the car flies, and then it flips.
Car
and,
fly, car get cut in
and
half.
then moves, cut in half, and moves,
Cartron.
goes fast.
Car money. First thing start for today, always online Xbox 360 discussion. Let's get it
720
on.
is what you meant.
What'd I say?
360.
Whatever. Because we're taking a step back. Okay. Go back down, sorry. Breaking news, everyone. Phil Jashinsky beat Army of 3, 2-3.
How long does it take you now to get through the game? This is the third time you've done it. How long
Why are
did
you
it take
speed running it?
Like 7 hours.
Are you the only? You're the only. You should post a speed run of Army of 2 on YouTube.
I'm gonna play with you sometime and just see what's wrong with
You
you.
can play with me anytime you want. Yeah, so our homeless on Reddit, like what counters that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Dev Tuesday! Yes! First thing started for today, an all-new Batman.
What?
Arkham series has been announced. This one called Batman Arkham Origins.
That's fun.
Okay. Sadly, though, this one is not going to be developed by Rocksteady Studios, the guys who made Asylum and City.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's give it to the B team. Think BioShock 2 to BioShock 1.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, don't. So instead, the game is actually being developed by WB Montreal.
Okay.
That's in Canada.
All right.
Which was founded in 2010.
Sure.
Eric Holmes is the creative director. He was the lead designer on Prototype and The Incredible Hulk. This is a fun game.
Yeah.
Open world, so
Right.
that gives us something.
Cool.
As indicated by Origins, part of the title, the game will be a prequel
Of
to
course.
Asylum and City.
Makes total sense.
Taking place before the rise of Gotham City's most dangerous criminals, and this is actually their way of getting the Joker back in.
Oh,
if you think about it.
that's right.
They didn't say if he's going to be in the game or not. So the game will be showcasing a younger, more unrefined Batman.
That's like me.
Sure.
Yeah.
As he faces the defining moments in his early career as the Bat.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm actually kind of into that.
I like that.
It makes sense to get better tech. You can start off kind of crappy. I like the origin stuff of Batman. They've redone it 212 times.
Right.
But I love every single one. But it does beg the question, what is Rocksteady doing if they're not working on a current Batman game?
Silver Age, yeah?
Hopefully.
They're doing the Silver Age thing.
Ideally, they're doing a next-gen title.
Right.
Superhero theme, ideally Justice League, Batman, Ninja Turtles, whatever, I don't care.
Rocksteady Ninja Turtles.
Kill me now.
That's a Phil connection.
And segueing ever so slightly into our next story, Armature Studios,
Yep.
small little team, some old guys from Retro
Retro
Studios,
Studios,
are working on the 3DS and Vita version of the game called Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. That's not the interesting part. Let's go to the next one.
What? Armature's making a Mega Man X first-person shooter, but it's canceled. It's actually canceled. The game's development began in 2010 at Armature Studios, which was obviously, like we said, founded by the ex-Retro Studio devs.
3 of them.
The game was meant to be a darker, more mature spin-off of the Mega Man X series.
Sure.
Think Metroid Prime, sort of like that. Because people really do love it when their man-child obsessions are reimagined like that.
I dig it.
The footage is pretty fucking cool.
It's not bad. I
Yeah.
mean, Mega Man doesn't need to be that gruff and tough.
No, but it looks really great.
But if anyone was going to make a good first-person shooter from a game that was a 2D side-scroller, the ex-Retro Studio guys would be a good fit. So, but sadly, that's all we got.
I feel really bad talking about these games that look badass and then they get canceled, like Battlefront 3 and Mega Man X, first person.
But what makes me feel good is the game releases of the week brought to you by
Bro,
Team.
Hell!
good segue.
Okay.
This is the best fucking week ever for video games, so listen to all these things. Look, here's a game where you get a bunch of guns to shoot oranges. Look how many fucking cool actions this game has. I can feel it in the skin of my balls that this is the one they'll be talking about for years to come. Even your grandchildren will know the name Sharkmania Battle Squid. Ever been to Belgium? Fuck it, why bother? Anything you'd ever want to know about the Belgic experience is right here. All the colors, all the ethnic cleansing, all the hamburgers you'd ever need to paint a fuckhouse with are all here. Now for all the boring shit you already bought when you're an idiot, but now you're gonna buy again anyway. It's like Microsoft said whoa low low and converted you to buying all their shit. Internet jokes are best jokes, as long as I don't get an arrow in the knee. Oh sweet, here's another thing that sucks. Somebody actually took the time to turn their favorite fanfic into a game, Gambit and Rogue. Jesus Christ, video games, that's so fucking cute. I wonder if they finally get to touch. But be careful, Gambit, if you break up with Rogue, she's gonna write a song about you. And here's another thing to spend actual money on, since your investment in Star Wars tour worked out so fucking well. This motherfucker's now got electricity, guns, and water. LucasArts may be dead, but the champion still lives on. No Battlefront 3 or Knights of the Hoop 3. Instead, Tor Wars will always continue. So may the Force be with her. Fuck yourself.
Your first trailer for today, we got the Metro Last Light Ranger Survival Guide. It's chapter 1, the world of Metro.
Russian guy just guides you through the worst world possible.
It's a pretty shit show.
But it looks gorgeous. The game looks amazing.
We're getting a nuclear spring, and I like it.
The next trailer is The Last of Us Wasteland Beautiful trailer. Because it's gorgeous. Because it's fucking gorgeous. They've done a really good job of actually making it post-apocalyptic but colorful at the same time.
I like the guy teaching us how to use Photoshop. He's like, I turn this layer off, and this thing
the
disappears.
bookcase disappears.
And if
then I turn it back on.
Then if they hit the eyeball,
Bookcase comes back.
Comes back.
Pretty cool.
And lastly, we got the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures announcement teaser. It is so short, but we all love the Angry Video.
Yeah,
And he's got his own game.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Flips off the camera, like fuck you.
Can we do that here?
No.
Oh.
Canceled. It's warm in here. Who likes air?
It's getting hot in here. So take out all your
I am getting so hot.
The next trailer is The Last of Us Wasteland Beautiful trailer.
Shut up. No, the game looks good.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was the computer.
I'm sorry.
That's how I work it. Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for what? No!
Hump day. Sorry, I just hit you in the head.
You just get used to it. Your first story for today, BioWare co-founder is calling out the PS4 and the Xbox 720 a little early.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he said, I quote, everyone's kind of holding out hope for the new consoles, but I honestly don't think they're gonna be that big of a deal.
Oh shit.
I worry a lot that unless Microsoft or Sony pulls something magically out of the hat, it's pretty much the same old repackage, and I don't think they're going to change the dynamic of the retail market.
That's just the first news story of a bunch of PS4 and Xbox 720 hate. Shuhei Yoshida explains that Knack was the reason it was the first revealed PS4 game is because they don't want to, show off all the first-person shooters. So
followed by Killzone.
Followed by all the other first-person shooters. So Yoshida explained why Knack was the first game to premiere for the PS4. We were like, yeah, we hate to see all the PS4 games being FPS or action adventure or very photorealistic. The big budget blockbuster games. So
like Knack.
And I'm not exactly sure what that means. So just kind of a strange thing to say for the PS4.
It's one of those things where they want to be a worldly thing, but it brings up the huge question.
Yes.
Do we really need next gen? Are these consoles really pushing in the right direction? I personally say yes.
And I personally say no.
Using my PS3 last night, I thought to myself, this thing sucks. I would like them to update it so that when I do an update, it doesn't have to take 45 minutes to patch the goddamn thing, or maybe have some Wi-Fi in there that actually works.
That makes total sense. I say, I didn't even buy a PS3, I just bought a PC and stuck with that all the way through.
That's the argument you're always going to hear is because these new consoles are so similar to PCs,
yes,
that, just go buy a PC. Well, guess what? A lot of people don't want to just go buy a PC because it's then just build it. You'll save a lot of money. Well, people don't want to build a PC.
But here's the problem with that. Most people buy PCs and a game console, and they've kind of, at that point, doubled their money. Just buy a PC for $1,000, and then that'll do both.
Once again, it ultimately comes down to the games and what you can play.
Correct.
If Sony and Microsoft can hold down the exclusives, yes, that's why you want to buy those consoles, and you can't get that on a PC. I think consoles are great because you're going to get a PC-like experience, especially in the next generation, but at a budget. You're going to get it at around $400 to $500 at launch, and down the line it'll be $300, which is affordable for the masses.
But would you agree with me that almost all the games now are going straight to PC as well as PS4 and Xbox 720?
You're seeing a lot more in the marketplace of cross-platform, but once again, it comes down to the exclusives. You're not going to get God of War or Halo on a PC ever. That's Microsoft and Sony's trump cards.
So then I just say, I didn't play Uncharted, fuck you.
If you want to be a bitch. I mean, there's both sides of the argument too as well, where Battlefield is actually a really good example.
Yeah.
What we saw in the demo is definitely a PC, but it might actually look like that on the PS4 and the next Xbox.
It's possible, but not probable.
But is that really something, is that why you're going to put down another $500 for a new console? So that something can look slightly better. Because we know the gameplay is not going to be anything stellar.
Right.
It's going to be, you know what it is.
And apparently there's this new sharing functionality with the PS4 that'll let you send video to people. I've been doing that for 10 years on my PC.
But the idea is to make it as easy and convenient as possible. Right now, we can do it. We can hop on Premiere. We can cut a video together, put it up on YouTube. But that's because we have the know-how. They want general people to just go, that clip good, share.
Upload. Well, we'll see if that actually works that way.
Yeah.
We have not seen anything like that.
No, that is definitely a highlight for why you would want a freaking console.
And I'm of the mind that I think you should just take the money that you're going to use to spend on your console and your PC, because everyone, again, has both. No. I think you should just combine the two, buy a gaming PC that will do all of these things. So if you buy a gaming PC, it'll do editing, it'll do photo sharing, it'll do the internet, it'll do everything, plus play games.
Well, the one Trojan horse that we're actually completely missing out on are your cell phones, your tablets, and the Steam box.
Right.
Steam.
Yeah, you bring up an excellent point, because if I can plug in my tablet or my phone to my TV and get console-like quality, why do I need to even buy another console in addition to a PC and all that other garbage?
Well, it's going to be there in about 10 to 15 years where, your console and your tablet and your phone, they all just become one thing. It's just convergence. Your TV, everything will just be connected as one thing. But for now, we're just seeing all these players in the arena, and it's going to be just kind of a big kerfuffle and a big fucking mess for a while until people figure out how, to get Google Fiber working, and then we can actually have a fun time.
We're almost there. We're so close. So
moving to Austin next week.
So the question for you is, do you need those? Do you really think you need those? I think that the PC is going to take the place, and I think it already has taken the place of these new consoles, even before they've come out.
I like new shiny things, and I like exclusive games. So yes, I'm going to buy a new console, but you, everyday user, are you going to plop down $500, maybe even $1,000 this year for 2 new consoles this generation?
Yeah. Or just buy a PC.
Goddamn.
Pigboarding! Everything else is useless, so step 1, pigboard.
There it is. 2 pigboard. Oh boy.
All right, I've done this before. It's real. Oh god. More time. Yeah.
Oh, almost.
We're getting there.
Alright, this one's gonna be good.
This is a good one. Oh shit!
It's like the game knew. Where'd the pig go? Find Carnitas.
There he is.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Thursday. First news story for today: Battlefront 3 all over again.
Oh man, why we keep seeing more leaked footage and it looks fucking amazing.
Well, there's an entire story to this one. So Kotaku's got this great write-up actually on their all-new Tumblr, and it breaks down this whole story where they went through the entirety of the history of LucasArts and how it fell and fallen and all the bad stuff. And they had this thing called version 2.
Yes.
Which we're seeing the footage right here of this game where they have this really cool footage of the game, which was apparently going to be Battlefront 3.
It's Battlefront 3. It's just Battlefield. So it's Battlefield but Star Wars. So all the vehicles, AT-ATs, the speeder bikes, snow speeders, everything looks amazing.
Well, yeah, because we did see First Assault a little while ago.
Right.
There were no vehicles, or at least on this scale. We are seeing X-Wings, TIE Fighters fighting in space, very much like Battlefront 2, and this is what we wanted. And the whole story is a great write-up. You should actually go read it on their Tumblr. It's really nice.
And also, now that we know, so obviously Disney owns Star Wars and LucasArts, it's gone.
Yeah.
So you and I we're positive about this. A lot of people are negative. They're like, that's it, Battlefront 3 is gone, Star Wars 1313 is gone. And we think that LucasArts or actually will kind of hand this footage off and hand this project off to another developer who might even do better with it.
Yeah, no, if Disney is going to do follow through with what they said and pick other developers, like I said, go talk to EA and license just have DICE, have a small team, make a Battlefront mod for Battlefield 4. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, it would be perfect. It would be perfect. So either way, we're positive about this story because the footage looks amazing. It looks like something that was really close to being released. Yeah. And it's too bad LucasArts couldn't get it out. It looks like there might have been their magnum opus for the last few years because, Force Unleashed and Star Wars Connect were a little rough.
Either way, don't give up hope. If you guys do believe in this, let your voices be heard. Shout as loud as you can. Yeah. Let people know that there is a demand for this game, and it will come out.
Are we going to tell people why we're at the beach?
No.
Okay.
And one more news story. We got this one, another Xbox 720, Xbox 360 compatibility rumor. Yeah. This is a fun one. So there's some leaked documents that came out that's essentially showing a even more discounted version of the Xbox 360 that would attach to the Xbox 720 in some weird hybrid type of way. So that's how they would solve backwards compatibility, by making you buy the console again.
So the 360 is like $100 or $150, and then when you buy the 720, which is another $400, you put them together like Voltron, and then they play 360 and 720 game.
This whole idea sounds a lot like the HD DVD drive.
Oh, yeah.
If you recall, a long time ago that attached itself strangely to the 360. Now the 360 could take up that mantle and attach itself to whatever Durango is going to be called.
Can you imagine just piling all these Xboxes on top of each other in your living room and be like, I have the ultimate Microsoft system.
It's like the 32X all over again. You just stack more Xboxes on top of each other and they go faster. Everyone knows that.
And just one trailer today. We got the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon trailer starring Michael Biehn. This thing's making the rounds on the internet. It looks fucking so cool. It's so cool. And the cinematics are like hailing back all the way to the 1980s. And it's a mod for Far Cry 3 that looks completely different than the actual game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a standalone game. It's like $15 on the Xbox Live Arcade sort of thing. And I hear it's going to be on Steam as well. So hope there. And then, of course, PSN. Anyway, that's a wrap. We got our channel up. If you guys want to see some fun videos over there, be sure to check that one out. Yeah. We have a lot of funny videos and things you should be looking over there. If you want it. They're hilarious. Okay. I highly recommend them. Check out yesterday's show if you missed it out. We got a bunch of things going on. But thank you so much for watching, guys. We love you so much.
Let's go to the beach. Come on.
Is he actually in the water?
Just about. Oh yeah, he's going down. He's got the boxers going on.
You're kidding. You're kidding. He's really stripping. I don't want to look.
I took my pants off in front of children.
Oh, look, the cops.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Monday. Hey! Yeah! First story for today, Bethesda's moving on to their next project.
Uh-oh.
What could it be?
Uh-oh.
So there's a story coming out today that Bethesda is officially done with a big post-launch support with Skyrim. No more DLC. We are done. And they're ramping up to full production for their next project.
Fallout 4!
Well, we don't know.
Fallout 4!
Well, okay, we know that the Elder Scrolls will continue this year.
Of course, yeah, with the MMO.
Online
Yeah.
with the MMO. With the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, so what? Fallout 4.
So the question we're asking here, are they going to make another chapter in the Elder Scrolls game when an online version is going to be coming out?
Elder Scrolls 6.
Or they're going to revisit Fallout since they only really made one. Obsidian took over from New Vegas.
That's right, yeah.
Well, we think it's going to be Fallout 4.
It's gotta be. It has to be.
So here's a bunch of stuff that we want because we love Fallout 4.
Yeah! Fallout 4! Woo! Hey, come on. Be energetic. Tell everybody.
Fallout 4!
Thank you.
Fallout Boy!
Jeez.
Fallout Boy? Kill yourself. Fuck you.
Up and at them!
All right, here's the first thing we want from Fallout 4. It has to be developed by Bethesda.
Yes,
It
please.
absolutely has to. Obsidian, they did a good job with New Vegas, but gotta be Bethesda. Fallout 3 is fucking epic.
I think Bethesda can do the tech a little bit better than Obsidian, and then Obsidian can pick up the next bit of Fallout and do a great game. Because I love New Vegas. It's a great game. We want it to actually be a prequel before the apocalypse. At least some part in the game, whether it's flashback, time travel, whatever. I don't care. I just want to see that's something we haven't seen yet.
And if it were a prequel, it would have to be located in China.
I think that would be the best place.
It'd be really cool. I mean, we've seen a lot of the U.S., we've seen California, we've seen all the East Coast, we've seen all that stuff. So we'd like to see where the actual war started.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the other big factions, they don't really get a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
Other than a little bit of DLC from Operation Anchorage, but I think we want to see it basically from their side. And come on, Great Wall of China covered in like, a bunch of old shit.
Oh, it's so cool.
Also, a really big thing about Fallout, at least the thing that I love, is the lore. And I don't think enough of that actually comes out through the games. It's always kind of a self-contained story, which are always really good. But we'd love to see some cool stuff like from the big resource war from 2052 of how the entire thing just started. That'd be a lot of fun. And then maybe you're the guy who like hit the button and launched the missiles.
Yeah.
And then, you fast forward like 50, 60, 100 years later.
And then this came straight from our editor-in-chief. He wants to see the origins of Pip-Boy and how the Pip-Boy device started and who Pip-Boy was. He said he was like the Justin Bieber of the time, right? That's what Rob Smith said.
Something about Anne Frank, whatever. We want the game itself to be a next-gen title.
It has to be.
Not at launch, obviously, it's not going to make that.
Yeah.
But with next-gen support, we want like Steam-like support as well with the workshop. We want mods to be in the next-gen systems for Fallout 4.
And hardcore difficulty, also very important. I thought Fallout 3 was actually too easy. Once you kind of maxed out everything and you could run around the world and kill basically everything, it was not hard at all. So hardcore difficulty comes back from Fallout 2 and Fallout 1.
Yeah, similar complaint with New Vegas. That's why actually a developer from Obsidian made a mod for his own game of like super hardcore difficulty that everyone loved.
You had to sleep, you had to eat.
Yeah,
all that shit.
you had to shit.
I know.
Great.
Sucks.
We want the VATS to stay for sure.
Of course.
I think there was some people thought it wasn't going to work when it was first announced.
So amazing. So cool.
I relied on them way more than I should have.
Yeah.
And VATS are awesome.
And then multiple factions as well. So you could play China like you'd start in China, but you'd play as a Chinese person or a Chinese soldier or whatever, or US.
This is just my personal choice. I want ninja robots.
Ninjas are from Japan, right?
I'm sort of racist and all. Get in here, Rubes.
Rubes could be a ninja, right?
Ninja, vanish.
Then last but certainly not least, the nude mods. Right out of the gate, we gotta see those nude mods.
Hurry, they take too long. They should just come with the game.
Yeah, seriously.
Just, when I rob your clothes, show me your tits.
So that's what we want from Fallout 4. You tell us what you want.
Yeah, let's make the best Fallout ever, everybody, by commenting on YouTube.
And we're gonna tell Todd Howard all those comments.
I've met him before, he's very nice.
You hugged him.
Against his will, but he liked it. He's like, what is this? This feels weird. Okay. He just kind of sinks into it.
Oh, he's so nice.
Well, he's more like, oh god, he's huge.
All right, on to your trailers. The first one, Splinter Cell Blacklist Abilities trailer. This is a Tom Clancy game.
he can hug people to death
as
as well, like Todd Howard.
Just like you did to Todd Howard.
Sam Fisher, I think at one point he kind of just swings them around like, wee, then he sleeps. Next up, we get the Castle of Illusion announcement trailer.
Sure.
Sure, it's a remake of an old game from Sega. I meant time period, but fine.
1990.
Really?
A 1990s game. Mickey blinks weird in the trailer, and then
Really
it's
strange.
magnificent.
Maleficent.
Is
it Maleficent?
Maleficent.
Maleficent. So,
Maleficent.
did Disney make up that stupid fucking word? Did they make that word up? Or is that a real word?
Oh, the real word is Maleficent.
Is it?
So they made a name out of a real word.
It's like General Grievous.
Bingo.
Or corporal punishment.
Or Salacious Crumb.
Ugh.
He's my favorite.
That's how we're going to end the episode.
Yeah. He's up there. He was in Labyrinth.
Here, scoot over a little bit.
No!
Scoot to your mark. There you go. So then
My mark?
So people can see through.
But my mark is my table and my thigh.
That was dumb.
When did this?
That was,
You're safe.
I'm in my mark, guys.
anytime.
Sorry, my mark's over here. Here we go?
Yeah.
Cool. Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. Hi! Your first news story for today, let's talk about some PS4 pricing.
Okay.
Shall we?
Sure.
Well, this all starts when Sony Worldwide Studios VP Michael Denny was saying that the PS4 pricing will be for all gamers.
All gamers.
They're going for the broad,
Sure.
the large,
Sure.
the Asian.
What? Okay.
It's everyone.
All right,
China's
yeah.
huge.
No, you're right.
So in an interview with Edge Online, Denny said, there's plenty of time. We've got lots of information yet to give out on the PlayStation 4. We
Yeah.
have created a console absolutely focused on gamers.
Good for them.
And we want that to be gamers in the broadest sense as well. I think to some extent I can ask you to draw your own conclusions. So
there- yeah.
we're going to do that.
Yeah, so there it looks like we're going to actually figure out what the PS4 is going to cost right here on the show today.
Yeah, so first up, let's talk about the hardware, right?
Yeah.
How much would it cost to actually build a PS4 today with all the prices that we little consumers can put together?
It's about $800 to $1,000, and that's at the very, very least. If you want to, try and buy the video card and the RAM and all that other stuff. Again, these are all PC parts. They're not necessarily PS4 parts.
Right, if you want to get kind of what the PS4 experience might be like, since it is using the x86 architecture, you could build a PS4 today.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not going to get the exclusives,
course.
but those parts exist today.
Yeah.
But that price right there shouldn't really worry you because this is a giant mega corporation, Sony we're talking about. So
Yeah.
they're going to have a huge subsidy
Yeah.
that they pass on to you. And most likely they're going to sell the console at a loss. So that definitely factors into the overall price.
Of course. So first, how much can the PS4 cost? Not how much will it cost, how much can it cost? Gaming devices and services are much more diverse and cost efficient now than they were way back in 2006 when the PS3 was released. Other devices like the iPad, which have access to several cheap games, they lower the price of consoles in general.
Apps have changed the landscape.
They really have. I mean, and that's why the Vita is almost not even really a device anymore because
it's an iPad that costs more.
Exactly. PC gaming space is also expanding as well with devices like the NVIDIA Shield and the upcoming Steam Box, which we know and love. Will customers tolerate an expensive box that duplicate media features they already have in other devices?
Probably not.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will, and that's what Sony was trying to show off in their press conferences. They were like, no, it's going to do a bunch of other stuff you've never seen before.
But their biggest focus was on gaming.
Right.
You're buying this for the games,
Right.
as opposed to Microsoft, who seems to be, we don't know what I think they're making a DVR. I'm confused.
They make a cable box.
Something like that. Another huge factor that's definitely going to affect the PS4 is PSN.
Yeah.
And PS Plus. Because it was so popular, that might actually factor in a huge way in terms of subsidies of what Sony will do and not do for any PS4 users.
We actually got into an argument in the meeting because both you and I think PSN is going to stay free. We think PlayStation Network is going to be
some
free.
iteration of it. Think silver and gold. I think they're looking at
Right.
the Microsoft thing, and the online multiplayer has to be free.
Yes,
That is
it
the
has to
biggest
be.
factor.
They can't just all of a sudden start charging for that and lower the price of the console. I don't think anybody's gonna buy into that.
But you have to remember all the stuff they showed at the press conference, all
Right.
the sharing functionality, the live streaming, clips, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
not there with your base membership. But hey, give us $60 a year, then of course that's going to be there. But once again, that's actually an extra thing that you probably won't need with the PS4.
Definitely.
But if you want the full experience, you're going to have to pay for it.
Yep, and which we're expecting. All right, so we're finally getting to the price. What the hell is this thing going to cost? I think it's going to cost $350 for the entry level, and then $450. We're talking 500 gigs for the 350 and a terabyte for the 450.
Yeah, they're most likely going to break up the price in that regard, where it's like it's broken up by a hard drive for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
Hopefully it's still expandable. I personally think Sony's going to take a huge hit on this one, and they're going to do $300 to $400 with a 250 gig version and a 500 gig version, because who really needs that much space, even though it's going to download stuff in the background while you sleep? It doesn't need 4 Ethernet ports.
Yes, it does, and it needs a compact flash and an SD slot and a FireWire 800 and a FireWire 400.
Speaking of FireWire, it's Tuesday, so let's go to the game releases of the week. Brought to you by Bro
Team!
Hail!
Thank you.
Here's a lesson about video games if you're Japan. You don't stop at 1 or 5 words in the title of your video game. You do 7 or more. As for the game itself, fuck it, just make something in an RPG Maker. Dude, yo, wouldn't be fucked up if Batman fought a girl? Well, bam, now they is. See, that's what I fucking love about Marvel Comics. Anything can happen. And all their movies are always fucking sick. You're now aware that X-Men 3 and Spider-Man 3 actually happened. Now, not fucking around. This game's on the Wii, so you know they're not making it for fun. This is a serious fucking fight show. Just listen to the music. My god. Doesn't it just make you think of all the other bad video games you've played? Oh, shit. Buy this, idiot. What are you doing looking at the internet? This is out there. Why didn't you get this yet? What do you expect me to even say about it? And Paponyo. Okay, you even gonna fucking try to give it a real name? Yeah, how about this? How about that for a name? How about this, too? Yeah, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? Cool.
Huge milestone before we go, everybody. We hit 35,000 subs
Yay!
on the IG channel.
Yeah.
We're about to hit 100,000 views, so
Whoa!
good job.
100,000 views!
In honor of all of this, Kutra said I have to go walk down the street dressed as a cat in slow motion to Skyrim music.
That's what we're gonna do.
But I think that includes the entire IG team. So we're gonna go do that.
Phil,
You guys have a
Joel,
good day.
Don Rubes, Zane, John, you ready to dress up like cats and walk down Santa Monica Boulevard?
It's gonna get weird.
Yes.
All right, good.
So go to our channel. You can find that video when it goes up.
Zane's ready.
Tuesday.
Till Tuesday.
Tickle Tuesday.
Ew, I like that you did.
On Monday, Tickle Tuesday. It's Hump Day. Thursday, we just stick it in your and you shut the up. Tuesday! Shut up!
All right.
We had a tofu and like cream cheese.
Oh my gosh, you are so
and like
domesticated.
hummus. No, it was so good. No, and there were beets. Shut up! Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Wednesday!
Hump Day!
God fucking damn it! Just kill me!
I'm running out of ways to hump.
Your first news story for today, an all-new Zelda has been announced!
Kids love Zelda.
Kids, let me tell you about those kids.
They love Zelda.
They love a little girl named Zelda.
And a little boy
Named Zelda.
named Zelda.
I mean Link.
So there's a new Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past sequel coming to the 3DS.
Do you remember when Link to the Past came out? 20 odd years ago.
1991.
Fucking hell!
There's also the original Earthbound coming to the Virtual Console.
Yeah, this has been in like Japanese and American hell for years, where Japan has had Earthbound in all its many iterations for time, many times over. And it's finally come to the US.
Lawrence put in the script, fuck yes. There's also a new Wii U update, which
Finally.
is great for you. You just bought the Wii U.
It's one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever bought.
It's really-
based on the slow software.
It's
it
very,
takes
very slow.
45 seconds to go from the Netflix or the YouTube app just back to the home screen.
They're changing that. They're gonna
Finally.
they're gonna change it. You can transfer data between 2 connected USB hard drives. That's
sure.
kind of cool.
Okay.
Install software while playing something else.
Oh, thank you.
Before you couldn't do that, and then automatically download software updates, which is exciting. What?
Some of us own a Wii U, Joel, and some of us are happy for this news. Stop jerking off your virtual...
Actually,
Sort
I
of.
don't think some of us do. I think you do. Turns out.
Does anyone in this room have a Wii U?
Nope.
Shit, you're right, man.
And also, the Wii U Virtual Console service will start a day after this update hits.
Finally. With all this Nintendo news coming out today, actually here at the Inside Gaming office, we were wondering, does anyone even care still about Nintendo? But that's because I think we're a bunch of
We're old.
crusty dudes.
Yeah, we're old.
My theory is that Nintendo just keeps creating games for a younger generation, and the new younger generation that always comes in.
Well, it's like Star Wars. It's like the episodes 1, 2, and 3. That's what George Lucas said he was doing, is creating these movies for kids.
Right. And we're the jaded ones where we're thinking, would Link of the Past do really well if it came out to other platforms like iOS,
It would be huge.
Xbox Live,
That would be huge.
PSN? Or is it better for Nintendo to keep pushing their own hardware?
No.
You think so?
That's my answer. I don't think so. My huge question is, why can't Nintendo actually release a next-gen console rather than stick to these gimmicks? Like, this Wii U is not next-gen. It is not. I don't care what anybody says. Not at all. I know the Wii and the 3DS sold really, really well. The 3DS is actually ramping up and selling more now than it was at release.
In this current climate of gaming, third party is more important than ever. You actually have to have other developers develop for your platform. Otherwise, it's not going to do well all of the Wii.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, sure, you sold 70 million units, but no one's putting software on your console except for you. And your stuff is good, Nintendo. We love it.
Yeah.
We just want your games.
So Reggie Fils-Aimé was commenting on the fact that 3DS kind of ramped up its sales. He's expecting the Wii U to do the same, which means they're holding off on a bunch of big E3 announcements. So we're going to see a bunch of new games for the Wii U at E3, which is exciting for you.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
And like the 3DS, probably the reason behind that is a potential price cut. That's when the 3DS started ramping up in sales.
Right.
That's when I bought mine.
Yeah.
When they cut the thing down by like $100. So I think if they're gonna do that for the Wii U, then yes, more people will buy it. And then Zelda comes out, and then Mario, then ain't no one's gonna buy any third-party games because they'll play better on either current-gen consoles or next-gen.
Always. So the major question is, for everybody in the room and for you at your house or mobile device, what does Nintendo need to do to recapture the attention of those older than 25?
3 sentences or less.
3 sentences or less. Put it in the comments.
That's it for all your Nintendo news. Let's go to some trailers. First up, we got the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon live-action trailer. This is from Corridor Digital.
It's so fucking cool.
They're awesome.
It is so cool, man. This is this makes me way more excited for the game than anything else I've seen so far. And our next trailer is the Angry Video Game Nerd gameplay trailer. Our buddies over at Screw Attack released this little game, and it's fun.
It's up on Steam Greenlight. Check it out if you can. Also, a lot of fun little cameos in the trailer. You see the angry moon from Majora's Mask just floating back. I like it a lot. Why is no one talking? Go watch Iron Man be a dick.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah.
Because Iron Man's a cock.
It's been real, everyone. I'm so rich, it's stupid. Memories. Bad memories.
Where are you? Hey!
Whoa. Hey, buddy. Okay. Whoa, jeez. Iron Man, slow down. I want a ball, I want a ball, I want a ball, I want a ball.
Now.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Thursday. Hello!
Thursday,
Yay!
It's National High Five Day. It's National High Five Day. Fuck you.
First up, we're talking about games.
Yes.
Should video games cost more than $60?
More than $60? Did you say more?
More than
Oh,
$60.
All right.
We're playing devil's advocate here, everybody, because Capcom, right now, is in severe financial trouble. Though Capcom hasn't revealed their financial results because no game company actually does that. For the last fiscal year, though, they're warning profits are about half of what they expected.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's not good at all. They're feeling the hurt from a company restructure and the, quote, concentration of AAA titles in the hands of a few foreign competitors. And there's probably a slim chance that new IPs like Remember Me or the upcoming sequel Lost Planet, which is being done by a completely different dev, will be profitable just because of their nature or won't hit those numbers that they're looking for.
Which could mean Capcom could go the way of THQ, which would be really bad.
Really sad.
Yeah, and Square Enix is also having the same troubles. Despite selling 3.4 million copies of Tomb Raider, it just didn't, they keep saying it didn't sell enough to justify its cost. And
When you're in a world where 3.4 million units isn't good enough, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. And that's even after being the best-selling Tomb Raider game ever. So we're asking the question at this point, should AAA titles, do games like that need to be more than $60 for the industry to be viable, to make a profit?
Well, right now, a recent trend seems to be that a lot of AAA sales are concentrated on just a few big franchises. Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Battlefield. AAA game budgets are estimated to be around $40 to $100 million.
So per game, 40 to 100 million, yeah.
But only if a few of these titles have been able to make a profit or even break even, which is not good business.
Yeah, so we've got a couple numbers. They're via VG charts. Remember, these are all approximate.
They're kind of just up in the air.
Yeah, they're all approximate, but because game companies don't release, they don't release the sales in terms of at $60 a unit, all that other stuff. So these are all approximations. Gears of War Judgment sold 1.05 million units, which translates to about $63 million. God of War Ascension sold just under 1 million units for $58 million. Tomb Raider, 3.4 million units, so that means it made $204 million. And Square Enix said that it didn't justify its cost, which is crazy because it made $200 million approximately. And then Devil May Cry, one of your personal favorites.
That was good.
Yeah, it sold just under 1 million and it made around $47 million. And so what we're saying is these budgets, if they're that high every time, and Devil May Cry can't come out with a profit at $50 million, I don't know what to do.
Right, and we're also living in a world where that profit is being split among many things, licensing, stores like GameStop and other places in the UK and everywhere else in the world, and also prices fluctuate in many different places. There's a bunch of variables and equations going in, but ultimately it's probably leading to that one end of the road where it's going to be games are probably going to be going up $10 in this next generation.
Yes, they are.
And are you, as a consumer, willing to pay that?
So you brought up a really interesting point about Call of Duty, that the newest Call of Duty will probably come out on the current gen systems at $60, which makes total sense. But if you want all the pretty graphics and all the DLCs and all the other stuff that Call of Duty is probably going to come with, it's going to be $70 on the next gen system.
I think what you're going to start to see is something like that, and then probably conversions of like a free-to-play model or microtransactions. Either way, the game industry is changing every day, and we hope it still sticks around because we like these games. We like these big, loud games. They're fun.
So our question for you guys in the comments is, will you be willing to pay $70 for next gen games?
If that means keeping them around, really.
Kovic, are you going to do it?
If that means games that I love have to stick around, maybe.
We got to do it. That's just part of it. We got to do it. I'm sorry.
Just got to yell at your parents. Just get them right. Your first trailer for today, we get the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon Michael Biehn interview. He's Sergeant Rex.
Oh, so this is great. It's that there's very little gameplay. It's just an audition tape of Michael Biehn.
Yeah,
and it's awesome.
It's fun.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. Terminator and the Leviathan warships. The best trailer of the year so far.
What?
Phil?
Of the year?
Pick of the year so far?
Pretty good.
It's a jazzy trailer.
Blow up some ships.
And it's also relevant because they even throw out a little thing of like, you don't need to pay no $60 for a game.
This ain't no $60 title.
Then again, it's a game of boats.
It's about boats with lasers and shields.
Yeah, and it's also on an iPad, so. It's awesome though. Good trailer.
No, where you go down and then I go down.
Hang on, after all that, it doesn't work.
No, we're not supposed. We're supposed to alternate. Ready?
You go first.
Right. Alternate.
Fuck. Okay, go.
There. That's it. Just stay in rhythm. Don't move. Move. And then don't move. And then move. And then don't move. We're doing it good, right? Don't. Come on.
You're catching up.
Don't catch up. Keep it the same rhythm.
Everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Friday!
Yes!
Your first story for today is there is none.
True.
Because the PS4 is on its way and is coming out very soon.
Woohoo!
And guess what? It's not backwards compatible.
Fuck you.
Well, it's not like when a new console comes out, you just throw all your old shit away.
That's what I do.
Oh, you're dumb. So these are the games that we think you should really play before you throw away your PS3.
Okay.
When you actually do that, and actually according to Metacritic, because they rated all these games. And we're breaking it up into two parts. One, all games on the PS3.
The best PS3 games.
And then exclusives right afterwards.
Yeah, because you all whined about it last time. So we're going to give it to you. All right, so here's the best PS3 games of all time. Not exclusives. These are just games in general. First one, GTA 4.
Yep.
Of course.
It's the highest rated game of all time.
I think it was number one on Xbox 360?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
My God.
GTA 4. Number two, Uncharted 2. This is a PS3 exclusive, and I never played it. Did you play it?
You shouldn't admit that.
I didn't. I didn't play it. I don't have a PS3.
It is by far one of the best games ever made. Definitely. Really good. Good all around.
Number three, Batman Arkham City.
Batman!
Definitely one of the best games of all time. Number four, Little Big Planet. Kale,
Another exclusive.
Kale played the shit out of this game.
He did. He actually had to do it for a job. Can we show Little Bigsy?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, we need to.
Man.
Bigsy continues flying until, well, he just gives up and crashes the company helicopter.
If you're not busy, go on YouTube, type in Little Big Z.
My God.
And you'll find old Kale talking about Little Big Planets. Number 5, Red Dead Redemption.
Another Rockstar game.
I didn't play it, but I watched the entire game getting
You
played.
admitted that last time.
I know, I did. It was great. I fucking loved it.
It's like a 12-hour Western.
Number 6, brand new, BioShock Infinite.
Yes. When we did this list last time, BioShock Infinite hadn't come out yet, and we speculated that would break the list.
Yeah, we were right.
And it did.
Yeah, we were totally right.
My God.
Number 7, Portal 2.
Yes.
In my opinion, probably the best first-person shooter of all time.
Wouldn't call it a shooter, first-person puzzle.
First-person, whatever.
It
you
shoots a gun,
Shoot
kind-
portal guns, things.
Good.
Number 8, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Number 9, Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
It's like the other one, but with one less number.
And number 10, the last one, the original BioShock.
Hey.
And again, one of the best first-person shooters of all time.
2 honorable mentions on this list that didn't quite make it into the top 10, but were there-ish. Mass Effect 2 and The Walking Dead from Telltale.
Yes.
Not the abortion that is Survival Instinct. My God. All right, and let's get to the best PS3 exclusives.
Yeah.
Of all time, starting at the top of the list. Number 1, Uncharted 2.
We already knew that.
The game Bruce never played.
That's true. I played Uncharted 3 and Uncharted, but never Uncharted 2.
Next up, Little Big Planet. Duh. Let's get to the next one. Metal Gear Solid 4. Rob Smith's favorite game of all time. It touched him in all the weird areas that he loves. Next up on the list, one of my favorite games of all time, God of War 3.
Fucking amazing.
Still one of the best looking games, in my opinion, of this generation.
Of this generation, yeah, I would say.
Gorgeous.
You're totally right.
If you have not played this, please pick it up. I cannot recommend it high enough. Next up, a game that Bruce has played, Uncharted 3.
Yeah, I played this one because I stole a PS3 from my friend and played the shit out of it. So.
Why aren't you in jail?
I killed him.
Okay.
So, yeah, he doesn't know.
And a recent addition to this list, Journey, a game that came out last year, won all kinds of awards.
Gorgeous.
And now the group has dismantled and gone other places. That game company is no longer a thing, and we're anxiously waiting for their next game.
Yeah.
And the band's pretty good too. Any way you want it.
That's the way you need it, any way you want it.
That was great. That was real. Woo! Number 7's an interesting one because it's a bit of a tie. It comes down to Little Big Planet 2 and the re-release of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus HD re-release. Because those games came out already on the PS2, it's not technically an exclusive.
Right.
Let's get to the sports stuff.
No.
Number 8. MLB 10, the show. This is an exclusive baseball series.
Correct.
The thing in America that foreigners love, mostly Cubans.
What about Japanese? They like it too.
They love it.
Yeah, they love baseball.
Yeah, they love the baseball.
But that's not racist. They love baseball.
There's nothing racist about it. Ever read Old Man in the Sea? He loves the baseball. That's true. It's also worth mentioning that the other MLB, the shows have been on here. I believe it's 09 and 10.
11, yeah.
Yeah, but we want to just kind of group them into one list because it's not really fair to just knock other good games off the list, like number 9, Killzone 2.
Yeah.
It was oh man. Actually, this was a game no one thought would look this good. They put out that video saying, this is what we're looking to hit our target render. I think it was like in 2006. And it came out and it was pretty damn close. So
close.
Good job, yo. Number 10 on the list, it's Wipeout HD Fury.
Did you play this?
I didn't actually.
Did you play this, John?
Nope. We're telling you to play it.
You should play
even though we have it.
Yeah, you should.
Making us hypocrites.
You should go play.
So that's it for the list that Metacritic tells us.
Yep.
What are your favorite PS3 games? What did we leave off the list?
You tell us. Tell us. Because
Tell us now.
I'm sure you're going to tell us anyway, so just tell us.
Because we're wrong. Any way you want it.
That's the way you need it.
Any way you want it.
You guys made me lose the game. God damn it.
You lose the game? Your first story for today, there is none.
It's true.
Because the PS3 is coming out very soon.
PS4.
What'd I say?
PS3.
Let's do it again.
All right, I think that can be the end of the show.
Can that be the end?
Yeah, that
She
is.
loves to laugh. She loves to sing. She does everything. She loves to move. She loves to groove.
Everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Dev Monday! The person story for today, GTA 5, all new Epsilonism.
Epsilonism.
It's the religion in the game.
Yep, that's true.
Their Twitter is up and running.
Yeah.
This came out 5 months ago.
They just started tweeting today, and looks like we're probably going to have some GTA news in 1 week's time.
And included with that, there's some live action shots of a possible live action trailer coming out soon. But it got us thinking around here.
Yeah.
GTA 5, it is right around the corner, and we want to know what we want.
That's not what you want, what we want.
No, we wanted to know, so we asked ourselves. And we came up with the following list. First of all, we want to see some of the characters from the old game show up, just here and there.
Yeah.
Guys like Nico, Gay Tony, Brucey, of course.
Of course, Brucey.
One of my favorites. And here's a little thing that I want.
Yeah, we'll see about this one.
Rockstar already said that the old games, the SD versions, those characters don't exist in the HD world with Nico and those people.
Like the Vice Cities and all that stuff.
But I want those games to show up because if you recall, you can actually play Vice City and GTA 3 on your goddamn cell phone these days.
Right now, yeah.
So how cool would it be as some kind of additional downloadable content, whatever, I don't care how it is. In game, you can download the game to your phone.
In the game.
And play Vice City. It's just deception.
Yo, dog, I heard you like GTA.
So they put GTA in your GTA. That's how that joke started.
Number 2, Easter eggs from the Rockstar games. So I want to see like Max Payne, John Marsden, the kid from Bully. Who put that in here?
Phil.
Of course he did. Nameless professional ping pong players, homicidal maniacs, and the dude that runs around slide tackling people.
So we don't want it to be like actual full-on John Marsden showing, but
just
maybe his
Easter
gravestone.
eggs. Yeah, just Easter eggs.
Something fun. There's a huge Rockstar universe out there. We just want all of it.
Yeah.
Now, multiplayer. This was a huge thing in GTA 4, mainly because it wasn't supported very long.
Everybody got on, just did it, and it was like, okay, we're done.
It's still fun. You can jump on. It's just, but there's no control to the chaos.
Right.
It's all over the place. So we want more long-term support for this game.
Yep.
And I got a crazy idea.
Okay, another crazy idea.
So whatever free-form idea that they have, I would like a free version of GTA 5 that'd float around, which would allow people to play, but only as cops in the game that would take the places of the NPCs.
That's really cool. That's a great idea.
And if you actually break the law, the game would kick you out for like a certain amount of time. So if you run over a pedestrian, it's just like, you're out.
So Rockstar has to give you the game for free, and then your job is to be a cop.
Yes.
Basically.
It'd be for all the people who can't really afford the game, but they still want to play. And they would still be adding something to the game, the experience for everyone else. And then possibly, it's a little taste. It's like a drug dealer. They give you a little bit, and then,
Man, I hope somebody from Rockstar is listening, because it's really good.
And the game comes out in like 2 months, and they're like, oh, these are great ideas.
Don't forget about internet radio.
Interesting thought.
For your car in-game. So rather than a soundtrack, you do like Spotify, Pandora, RDO, whatever, in your car.
And also, we want more sharing in the game. We already know that the PS4 could possibly do this.
With their share button?
But for current gen systems, we definitely want something where it's just like take a screenshot, upload it, anything like that would be nice. You do it, take it with your phone, any kind of integration like that would be fantastic.
And of course the replay editor too. We gotta keep that in. So.
We want a replay editor, goddammit. It was in the PC version, but if they cannot put it in current gen consoles, it's just not gonna happen.
I know. Next gen though.
But if it went next gen.
Yeah. And airplanes. We know there's airplanes in the game, but we want to be able to hijack a commercial liner and skydive out DB Cooper style.
I would like that.
That's what we would like to see happen.
Plane interiors. That'd be fun.
And I'm also going to just list off a whole bunch of other things, and these are all things I want to see, me personally. Skateboarding, rollerblades, mini golf, bowling, drunk driving.
Of course that'll be in there. They have to be.
All right, all of those things.
Mini golf's not confirmed, but those are just staples in the shows. We need those. Yeah. Except for rollerblades. What?
Rollerblades, yeah, dude, inline skating, bro.
Now moving over to the DLC part of the game, we know it's going to happen. They're going to add different parts, but they did it with Gay Tony and they did it with Lost and Damned. But what we'd like to see is rather than just using the city that's already there, actually add more parts to the world.
Make the map larger.
Yeah, if they could actually do that with all new sections to San Andreas, maybe the San Francisco and the Las Vegas part won't be in the game at launch.
Yeah.
But as DLC, you could actually put those in there and have even more missions, so it doesn't just feel like a watered-down version of what we already played.
That would be really, really cool. And then, of course, Hot Coffee was in... what GTA was that?
That was in San Andreas.
So Hot Coffee is in GTA San Andreas. I'm tired of this. I don't want to see any more simulated sex. I want full-blown sex, full-blown penetration with STDs. So if you actually have the penetration, you might get an STD. You got to use protection. You might have to go to the hospital, get some antibiotics. There's a lot of stuff you might have to go through.
A whole new layer.
Full-blown sex. That's what I want to see.
And finally, the number one thing we want from GTA 5, we want it on PC and we want it on next-gen consoles.
Do it! Fucking do it already!
Please.
Jeez.
We want it so badly.
There's going to be awesome mods for PC, too. I can't wait.
If you haven't seen our Iron Man video, proof is in the pudding.
Oh, I can't wait. And we're going to ask you, what do you want from GTA 5?
Because clearly we didn't get everything on the list.
No,
so let us know.
We never do. So
what our dumbasses didn't know.
In the comments, please.
Or email. Or,
actually, yeah, send us a send us a letter.
Yeah.
Send us a letter.
Send it to the following P.O. box. That would be fantastic.
Start saying stuff. I'm saying things right now. What do you think? I hope that you're rolling on this, all of this, Ty. Good. Nice. That's
You know, Ty usually, or not Ty. Ty's cousin.
Zane puts that behind his.
Yeah.
He like flexes out his chest.
Flex your dick mark.
Flex that and then.
That's Zane's routine.
It's a bumper sticker I bought.
It's not a sticker.
From a
magnet.
Yeah, we can put it on anyone's car.
Joel's car,
Anyone's.
mainly. We're gonna put it on Joel's car.
Joel walks here. We have to put it on his bag.
Get it on my butt.
I just slapped on his butt.
It's too long.
I've got a Magno butt.
Everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Wednesday. Hi!
Hump Day! Yes! Hump Day! Finally is my turn to hump you.
I don't want to explain who you are. Oh, come on! Your first news story for today, the next Xbox is officially going to be announced on May 21st.
Oh my god, it feels like we've been waiting for the announcement of the announcement forever.
Yeah, announced today earlier via Countdown on Major Nelson's blog. There it is. Very soon, 26 days, 19 days before E3 to be exact.
Yeah.
It's real.
Does it feel like they're blowing their wad a little early?
No, but we are asking the question internally. How's this presentation going to play out if they're going to have E3 shortly after?
That's a good question, Adam.
Yeah.
So what do we think? What do we think?
I think they're going to show hardware. They're going to try to stick it to Sony.
Right.
By actually showing the dashboard, the all-new software, how it's running on the console, and, hey, actually show a box.
We also think they're probably going to be talking a lot about the hardware capabilities, Connect 2.0, the connectivity, and other crazy crap like that.
They'll probably announce a couple first-party titles, most likely, I don't know, Halo Anniversary and stuff like that.
Maybe?
Possibly because there was a leak earlier today from Tesco, a shopping mart in the UK.
Yes.
Showing up a new Halo to come out this December. But chances are they're going to save all those third-party games and all the DLC exclusive things like they did with GTA back in the day. That's going to be for E3.
Yeah, which honestly, that will be also very exciting going to E3 because maybe we'll be able to play some stuff.
That's the concern right now, is that if this console is launching this year and they are just finally showing the box at E3, what the hell is going to be playable other than some Xbox or some PC games that have been ported?
Right.
League of Legends?
League of Legends on the Xbox.
I know you like it.
It's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think it's going to happen. Anyway, we got our official invite here from Xbox, May 21st. We're heading up there. At least Rob Smith is. We're just going to watch it here.
We're going to watch it here. We'll probably, no promises, going to be live streaming Bruce and Adam, not me, but Bruce and Adam talking about what they're talking about while you're watching what they're talking about.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Why would you miss that?
It's a real glue to the tube event.
Hashtag Xbox reveal.
Trailers. Today we have lots of cool trailers. If you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, we have Out of the Shadows Michelangelo trailer.
Yes.
I think it's 30 years later, he's still a teenager.
Technically, they're midlife crisis Ninja Turtles, but I like it.
Midlife crisis Ninja Turtles. Midlife.
No, keep going.
Midlife crisis Ninja Turtles.
Drives a Corvette. It's really fast. And finally, we got the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon walkthrough up on Ubisoft's channel. Just a bunch of general gameplay. I like when they do this because it shows that the game's real.
Yeah, and people will be able to play it. And there are dinosaurs. That's an assault clap. That's what that is. The eyes.
What's the movie?
Can you see?
Waterworld?
Joe's getting it. Joe's getting it. He recognizes it. Lorenzo's Oil. No.
It's probably Waterworld. Hey, let's keep it professional.
Sorry.
Real cameramen stand like this. They don't stand like this.
Yeah.
Shit.
No contrapposto, bitch.
I don't know what that is. That's not yoga. I'll show you yoga. I'll bend you over that table and show you yoga. Hey guys, what's up? Adam Kovic here from Inside Gaming, and today it has unofficially been revealed that the next Call of Duty will be called Call of Duty Ghosts. The game was leaked earlier today by retailers called Tesco in the UK. It sounds like a spin-off featuring everyone's favorite dead Spec Ops character, Ghost, hence the mask and name. Earlier today, Target also leaked an ad showing Ghost as well. This one says that it'll be available on November 5th, around the same time when other Call of Duties usually come out. The box art also features the Infinity Ward logo, implying that this is their big fall release, and we won't see a Modern Warfare title this holiday. This also confirms a YouTube video that has some leaked info from Drifter, which came out on March 21st, which seems to be accurate with today's news. According to him, the story will be branching away from the Modern Warfare series to start a whole new one. The game will be announced on or around May 1st, which is right around the corner, and the story will be set in the future, but everyone will be using current-gen weapons for some reason due to the story. Instead of the typical countdown starting multiplayer matches, there will be some kind of short animation or some kind of gameplay in between. Movement-wise, they're adding a couple new abilities like the ability to dash or slide while shooting. You'll also be able to lean left or right, which showed up in some of the PC versions of the game, but not all of them, so it'd be interesting if it's on consoles. You can also roll left and right while prone, which seems to make sense. We're also hearing some rumblings that the game's gonna be next-gen only, which is totally not true, since the Black Ops 2, the previous iteration, sold about 30 million units across different platforms, PS3 and Xbox. But with the new Xbox just getting announced today, at least the reveal, we'll probably hear something very soon. That's it. See you guys later. Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Thursday. Hi! Guest today is the internet.
Hey, that's me.
Also known as Ricky.
I'm Ricky for the win.
We love him.
Boobs?
Doing sign language for our deaf audience.
Okay.
Your first and most important story today, Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to have a bunch of trailers coming out next Tuesday. Woo! 3 trailers in one day, covering each of the 3 main protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor.
Very stoked for this.
It's an announcement for an announcement. Yes, we fell victim to this. And guess what?
Doesn't matter. Still excited.
Okay.
Can't wait to see it.
I was trying to segue.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
There's a lot of other news happening.
Okay.
But it's not that interesting.
Nope.
So we're just going to steamroll right through it.
Is there anything about Gwyneth Paltrow in this?
Yeah, towards the end.
It turns out that Nintendo won't have a press conference at E3, but they're still going to show off some games.
Sony has a new DualShock controller for the PS4.
You have both different types of triggers, and in addition to that...
And Star Trek on the PC is borked.
Not good. Monaco came out on Steam today. Play it.
Bring me my thieves, mon ami. Spare no expense.
Steam Legendary Edition comes out June 7th.
Slow your roll.
I know. Skyrim Legendary Edition comes out June 7th.
Ah, my groin! Ah! I can't believe they made it in.
Here are some trailers.
Lost Planet 3 multiplayer trailer. There's some multiplayer in the game. Oh!
Headshot! Holy shit! And before we leave, here's a really bad internet video featuring the Xbox 360.
Debuted bald hair, it's great.
The future of gaming.
I'm looking forward to getting a free one tonight.
Yeah, we got American Wasteland.
Holy grail of gaming.
And that was a $20,000 kill.
They only won by 1 point.
My first impression of this game's awesome. It has elements I've never seen in any FPS.
I stole your weapon.
We leave you with the killers.
Is this rolling?
Yeah.
I was watching Game of Thrones when it was on.
Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones?
Are you ready?
Stop it. No, it really hurt.
Oh, you got a laser on there and everything. Oh, and yours is modded.
On the eve of the 360.
You don't have to say it verbatim. Just say, and before we leave, here's a really bad internet video featuring the Xbox 360.
Okay.
Just say that. Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Friday! Yes! Yes!
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. And then
We can high five with it and be friends forever.
Let me see what it is.
High five?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever hand you want to high five with, buddy.
Oh my god.
No! First thing started with today, the Xbox 720 is apparently coming out in November for $500 according to some white guy.
What?
I know.
How do white guys know?
We didn't even actually reintroduce you. Bruce is back!
I did it! I made it back! I was really bummed out that I was gone, which is why I sprayed adhesive on our hands, and now we're stuck together.
According to Paul Thoreau, a Windows blogger.
Yep.
Sad. The new Xbox could cost about $500. Also, there could be a $300 subsidized model, which would come with a 2-year commitment to Xbox Live at $10 a month.
Interesting.
That's $120 a year, dear God.
That means that if you buy the subsidized one, you're going to end up spending a little more, $540, but at least you'll have Xbox Live for 2 years guaranteed. And before, like, let's say you bought the $500 model, but then paid for Xbox Live for 2 years, then you'd be really out of luck. So.
Sure, exactly.
Yeah.
But if you get the $500 model, chances are Xbox Live will only be $60 a year, like it is today.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying.
So you actually save a lot of money.
By buying the subsidized version.
No. And according to Polygon, the next Xbox will have game recording very similar to the PS4. This is what we've been hearing a lot about.
Right, the sharing, the share button, all that good stuff.
I hear this YouTube gameplay is getting big.
That's not what I've heard, actually. I've heard it's on the decline.
There's some people making money off of this.
I've heard it's on the decline.
They're usually in the comments asking us to check out their channel.
And apparently also the DRM functionality will be up to the developers/publishers, which means they can check on startup or check constantly if you bought the game. So that adds support to the rumor that the Xbox 720 will always be online.
But it's actually up to the publisher or developer,
right?
Not Microsoft. They're just giving you the tools to do that.
Exactly. So, and they can start adding achievements without DLC, meaning they can just start throwing in achievements to these games since your game is always online and it's checking, which means Lawrence will be forever addicted.
People, achievement whores, you know, rejoice, yay.
Yeah, I guess.
Nobody?
Nobody's an achievement whore in here.
You played Kane Lynch. How many achievements did you get from Army of Two?
The newest one?
Yeah.
Almost all of them.
You look silly.
Like a fox.
No, you still look silly.
Like a fox.
We're also hearing rumors from the same Polygon article that there will be no limits on friends.
Finally, geez.
Right now you're capped off at 100, and now you can have all the fake invisible people in the world. This is all fun stuff, but we can't wait till May 21st when we actually get full details at the Xbox reveal event.
Up in Washington. Are we going to be there? Are you going to be there? I think you're going to.
Smith is going.
Oh,
Smith goes to
man.
Washington.
I want you to be there. Oh, boy,
Mr. Smith is going to Washington.
That's clever.
Don't we have sneak footage of the press conference?
I think we do have some sneak footage. Let's show it.
We shoved a VHS player in the back. Come on!
On your downloads, Tomb Raider for the PC is $25 on Green Man Gaming, but we got a little code we'll put up on the screen. It gives you another, I think it's 20% off, so then you're back to 20.
It's like $5
$20
off.
$20 for Tomb Raider.
This code can be used, $20.
That's fucking amazing.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
6 out of 10. There's also a Rockstar sale over on Steam, Max Payne, the complete edition. That's every Max Payne ever, and I think the DLC pass and the Grand Theft Auto collection with all the DLC from Liberty City Stories and all that fun stuff. $25, not bad.
$25, Bob.
Also, if you want all the previous GTAs, like 1 and 2, they're free on Rockstar's website.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Should I go right now?
You should, no, but then we'd both go.
All right, we gotta go.
We are actually kind of stuck.
No, hold on. It's not been 5 minutes yet. All right, on to your trailers. There's only one. The Bureau XCOM Declassified live action trailer. There's no gameplay.
No, but you're probably asking yourself, what the hell is this thing, right?
That's what I was doing.
This was the original XCOM that was announced in 2010 before Enemy Unknown came out, which is more akin to the classic XCOM.
So it's supposed to be the first-person shooter, and now it's a third-person?
We're hearing it's a third-person shooter. It's going to be the prequel to Enemy Unknown.
Oh, okay.
The game that everybody loves.
We're going to see a bunch of this at E3, I'm sure of it.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. I think it's been 5 minutes now.
Want to try?
Ready?
Just give it a light pull. Just a light. Holy shit. That's not good.
Pull.
Like really hard?
Wait, can you get a shot of that?
All right, ready? Pull.
Oh, man.
Man, it's like Spider-Man masturbated into your hands.
I'll say old man jizz, but I like that one.
More of who on who.
This isn't for hands, right? It's for...
No! What does the bottle say?
Wait, put it down. And just... Yeah!
Not for hand use.
Holy shit!
That's a lot of fun, actually.
Do it again.
Ready?
Oh,
man!
Oh my god!
We have to actually go and wash our hands.
That's not fun. We're gonna go watch... Go ahead, you bastards!
You son of a bitch!
And mixing movies. Ow, ow!
Yeah.
It's starting to hurt now.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Game Daily for Monday!
That was good.
That worked well. That was good. That was good. Your officially started for today. There's a rumor that Call of Duty Ghosts, the next Call of Duty coming out this year, is going to be using an all-new engine for the game.
Oh my gosh, new graphics.
Sure.
I'm so excited.
I love Battlefield as much as the next guy. Once again, this is leaking from the UK supermarket, as I've been told by the one British person I know, Tesco. Leaked once again a product description for Call of Duty Ghosts, as it's ushering an all-new next generation for the franchise, delivering a riveting all-new gameplay experience built on an entirely new story, setting, and cast, all powered by a new next generation Call of Duty engine.
Whoa! Well,
you guys are fake clapping.
Yeah, you were kind of fake clapping. So our question really is, what the hell could new graphics possibly be in Call of Duty Ghosts? Really, I mean,
what could they be or what could they do?
Both.
Not a whole lot.
Like, are they gonna? Because I know you think they're not gonna change it very much, and I really want them to change it.
Well, that's the thing. Call of Duty is what it is because it's so successful.
I know.
And if you stray from the formula, you run into the danger of not selling 30 million units every goddamn year.
No, you're right. You're totally right. So are they gonna have vehicles like Battlefield, do you think?
No, because Battlefield already does it, and it doesn't sell 30 million copies.
Are they gonna have new, larger levels? Like underwater.
I think the whole game should be an underwater escort mission, just to see if they can still sell copies of the game.
I actually think all of us think there will be a bunch of new levels like that, new set pieces.
Yeah, we are hearing that there are new abilities in the game, like you can roll and lean, but that shit we've been doing for 20 years.
You mean like an Arma?
Yes, Arma level of leaning will be in the next. Dear God. Well, with a bigger engine comes more tech, and you could do some bigger, outlandish, crazy things, maybe, for Call of Duty, especially in terms of esports.
Right.
Meaning, I know Activision wants this to be a true-to-life, basic like an MLG game for the esports.
It's getting there.
But if you keep putting out a new game every year, and you're building on those graphics with a new engine every year, if they are using this new tech, you're not going to be able to do that because you're going to be just fragmenting the audience and the player base because you can't keep on one game for too long.
Like, how is Fizz going to get good at the game?
How is it going to get to shoot mania levels of shooing? What if Call of Duty was broken up into two pieces, where they just do a standalone multiplayer version, and every year they put out a new story? How do you justify paying $60 for that, though?
I know, I was going to say,
I don't know.
$30 and $30 maybe?
But when you buy the game, it comes with all new maps for the multiplayer version that is ongoing and forever, because let's be honest, everyone's buying Call of Duty for the multiplayer. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you are not wrong.
Am I crazy?
We are all buying
straight for single player.
That's bullshit.
You're the only one.
So my final question, to be honest, and you and I have been talking about this for weeks now, are people burnt out on Call of Duty? Is this going to be like the kind of the beginning of the end for them?
I don't know. Everyone says that every year, and then it keeps selling 30 million units. And even if a million of you guys went into the comment section and bitched and yelled and screamed all day, you would still be the vocal minority. Because all the people who don't bitch about the game are the ones playing it and buying it every year and don't go online and don't read about forums and all this other stuff. So no matter how loud you scream, it doesn't matter, because sadly we do need games like Call of Duty. We need games like Madden to sell quadrillion, billion, jabillion copies.
I agree.
Well, this industry needs to make money.
And I totally agree with this. Every year I get caught up in the same fervor of Call of Duty. I go out and buy it. I played it for a few weeks, at least maybe a month or so. And to me, it's worth the $60 I paid. It really is worth it. And I only play it for a little bit, but I really enjoy it. And it's a well-made game every year, so you can't argue that.
Sure. And if you don't like it, don't play it.
That's it. Don't buy it.
You're free to bitch on the internet, but it just makes you look petty. That's for your news. Let's go to the downloads. We got a bunch of stuff on the PSN today. Huge sale going on.
Yeah.
Bunch of games. And here are some ones that we're excited about, like PS All-Stars, also known as PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah.
That's on sale if you miss out on that game. It's like Smash Brothers. I need to give it a try.
It's cool. I played it. It's fun.
You like it?
It is actually fun.
All right. Phil?
Yeah.
I didn't play it.
Phil didn't play it.
Fuck you.
I'm still on the fence then.
It's also on the Vita for $25 if you want that. PlayStation Plus is $17.
So if you have a Vita.
Nobody has a Vita.
Exactly.
Metal Gear Solid HD Collection for $28 on the PlayStation Network, or $19.59 on the PlayStation
It's a bunch of games.
Plus. Yeah,
I like it. Little Big Planet 2 is also on sale. It's going to be free for all PS Plus subscribers.
What?
It's not bad.
It's awesome. And the God of War Collection for $21 on PlayStation Network, or $14.69 for PlayStation Plus people.
And the Ratchet & Clank Collection is also on there if you want to check that out. And there are so many other games worth looking at.
On the PlayStation Network's huge.
Get it now before you get your PS4 and you just kick your PS3 to the garbage can.
Will do.
That's what happens.
See you later. I'm going right now. Bye. All right, on to your trailers.
Fucking parasites.
On to your trailers. Watch Dogs. The out of control gameplay trailer. This is an Adam's pick. It's a Phil's pick. Everybody's pick. We actually know when the game's coming out. November 19th of this year, which means it's going to be a launch title for the next gen systems.
We do know that.
It has to be. It has to be at this point.
Yeah, because they said it.
So fucking cool.
Next up, we got your Metro Last Light, the Redemption trailer. Actually showing some gameplay in this one. Phil says there's spoilers.
In the trailer?
So careful. Don't watch it if you don't want spoilers.
Well, they lead up to something that will spoil it, but...
And then finally, the Beyond Two Souls Tribeca Film Festival trailer.
Because it's basically a movie.
Yep. You're just kind of playing through a movie and QuickTime events.
You should check out my channel. I do Call of Duty gameplay in Minecraft. I'm just a small guy right now, but if I sub to you and you sub to me together,
I can do that.
I can make money on YouTube somehow.
You know what you should do? You should do an Iron Man 3 Inside Gaming screening where you guys are really excited outside the theater. We're like, we can't wait to see Iron Man 3. And then we get the shot of you going into the door, and you come out and go, it was great, we loved it. And that's the whole video. Jimmy!
Nice job, that's a good bit, Jimmy. Woo!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Gaming Daily for Tuesday. Hi!
Tuesday! Yeah! Woo!
First news story for today, Grand Theft Auto 5 had 3 new trailers come out today, and we're talking about all those today, here.
Right now, let's do it.
First up, let's talk about the Trevor trailer. This one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy, this is the redneck character. I guess, is that a derogatory term? I don't know.
No, not at all.
That's bad. That's more of a stereotype. Anyway, he's got a meth lab.
Yep, that's true, and now he's definitely a redneck.
And we're reading in the Game Informer magazines that this is the character that will probably be more tied to planes and automobiles. Apparently he can fly planes like right from the get-go.
And you see the train hitting the car and stuff like that.
Throwing dudes out of helicopters.
Awesome. Yeah.
I love him. And apparently he's like the demolitions man.
Explosions, he's knocking people out.
I like it. It's very cool. He's the friend and drug dealer possibly for Michael, a character we'll cover in a little bit. And God, he likes to torture people with those little clamps.
He really does. He loves that.
I love that. And also, if you look closely, you can see the Lost and Damned Motorcycle Club logo. And that one shot where he's got the shotgun.
Right.
Pretty fucking cool. And just to round this whole thing out,
you caught this one.
Juggalos.
They're confirmed.
Which, according to our editor here, James, being a juggalo is really in your heart, not in your face.
No, but it's on his face too. So apparently he is a juggalo.
Show your juggalo pride, everyone. Little hatchet mans. Good job.
Fago. Up next, the GTA Franklin trailer. This is the probably the gangster trailer. Grove Street, you think?
It does look like it alludes to Grove Street, ever so slightly.
Right. And there's also a blimp in the shot, which we've seen before in other trailers. So that means maybe you get to fly a blimp, maybe you get to ride a blimp.
I love blimps.
There has to be a blimp. Yeah. He's always got a dog too, so he might have a companion kind of running around with you, killing people, tearing out throats.
You think you can do that? You can like sick dogs on people?
I hope so. I mean, he's always got this giant Rottweiler, so let's see. And one thing you and I were noticing that the night scenes look fucking amazing for a current gen title. It's really, really fantastic.
Yeah, whatever lighting engine they're using now for the Rage engine is just like freaking amazing.
And there's also the asses. The asses also look fantastic. I don't know if you noticed that. They're a little boxy, but that doesn't mean that I would.
I'm okay with a little box of my G-string, my badonkadonk.
And then finally, could you posse up? Can you get a crew? Is that sort of the point to Franklin?
Yeah, maybe a throwback to San Andreas a little bit. I hope so. Yeah. Anyway, our final trailer, we're going over Michael. He is the rich and bored character.
Probably the main character, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Well, I don't know. It's broken with these 3 characters, but I think he's the one that white people like you and I are going to really feel for.
Are we going to okay.
Yeah. Right. He lives in Vinewood, which is basically the Hollywood equivalent.
Yeah.
Lives up in the hills with his family, which are a whole bag of dicks.
They're all dicks. Just a slutty daughter.
He's got the shitty son. There's one point where he like rips the controller from his daughter, and he's watching some like noir thing, which we think is like could possibly be like Max Payne.
Look like Max Payne.
Or a variation of. Look kind of cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, his wife's cheating on him. Sure. Which really sucks. He's got some rage issues on the golf course.
Man.
And we're guessing he's turning to a life of crime because he's just bored.
That's the whole robbery scene. They're all getting together and doing. So.
And it just goes out with this huge car chase on the tarmac.
Fucking awesome.
With the plane. I hope you jump on the plane. That's what I want to happen.
I think it's probably going to happen.
And Rockstar's kicking ass with their cinematography. You're doing a really good job there, guys. Yeah.
So I guess the main question for all those trailers is how do these characters all tie together?
Yeah, because we know from a gameplay perspective, you're going to be able to switch co-op wise between characters during certain missions. Like you can snipe as Trevor while you're rappelling down as Michael on a building. Like, just sounds really cool.
Yeah.
And you're seeing glimpses of that through these trailers, and all I really want to see is just like some more gameplay because it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm wondering also if when you start as a character, like let's say you start as Franklin and go, how often you meet up with Michael and Trevor throughout the game. It looks like it might happen a lot, which is really interesting.
And what's the multiplayer gonna look like?
Nobody knows.
Anyway.
Stop asking that question.
Speaking of questions, it's Tuesday. Let's check out the game releases of the week brought to you by Bro.
Team.
Well, come to the trough, kids. It's time to get this week's slop. Check out this video game that ripped off that weird show from the early 90s. Fucking 90210 the game. Get ready to date some blood. Oh, and here's Xena, just in time. Looks like she goes around beating up men, which is excellent in this video game climate. Actually, you know what? I'll just say it right now. Video games hate women. Oh, more shit, 90s shit. Can't believe they brought this back. Can't even see what the hell's going on. Check your graphs, bro. Shit, I'd rather play some Nintendo than... Yeah, like this. Perfect. How about some low-budget indie 2D game with some kind of gimmick? Yeah, sweet. Look at this. You can move the boxes. Oh, and speaking of the best game ever made by a humble indie developer, speak about that game, because this isn't it. Good thing it's gonna stay consoles only forever, though. French Canada has spread its stain far enough. Good, finally, some kicking. The greatest power requires power. Yeah, okay, fucked up already. Get out. Okay, let's not fuck around here. This is one of the best games ever. Buy it right now if you don't have it already. If you do, buy it again. Seriously, bro, buy this game. If you don't, I'll cut you up. And here's fucking another thing. Here's a really great trailer that shows this video game. It's an expansion pack or DLC to some game that's already out. Who would fucking be able to tell from this trailer? You big dum-dum, you're not even paying attention, are you? You saw swords and fantasy stuff and titties. Now you're already installing the thing. Great. And here's another thing. Fucking card games, because this is what you've stooped to. I told myself that I wasn't gonna let you get to me with how fucking swag you aren't. But here we are once again. Oh shit, Johnny Bravo's in this game. Neat.
Got a couple trailers today. First up, we get the Killer is Dead Mondo Girls trailer.
So cool.
Can we say anything other than giant arm on the moon?
No, you can also say huge boobs riding a syringe.
I like it.
There's that. And there's also the Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon launch trailer.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. We're going to live stream this at some point.
Yeah, it's not really launching so much as it's coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
But I think people on PlayStation 3 get it today.
They get it today, those bastards.
You lucky sons of bitches.
Robotic dinosaurs.
Want. A few mentions today. Our app is out on Xbox today on the 360 dashboard. You can check it out.
Yeah! We did it! Machinima got to Xbox Live! Woo!
Finally. Far Cry 3.
It's like Skyrim with fear.
With scaries. Put that on the box. There's no box because it's free.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. You should flash that thumbnail. I want to see this.
It's
thumbnail.
It's the word.
Do you have it in your email?
Jimmy's actually typically really good at this stuff. That's why I was really disappointed. Here, let's see.
It's because I saw what time it was, and you said you wanted to do this more.
Sports cards from that time. The warehouse.
Oh, they're still on there.
Like, what?
Oh!